Um, let's first here.
Yeah.
Alright, so I am actually back here. I always mess up the name because I see the name and I on the video I said it probably 5 times wrong, not on purpose. But what is your business called?
State Street Records.
State Street Records.
Yep. We're on State Street in Salem, Ohio.
Yes. And this is the updated version in 2024 when it's more quiet. I had a good conversation with them, and but I wanted to ask you a couple questions about your business.
Sure.
And that is, so how did you get started?
Been collecting records a long time, music a long time, since I was a young teenager, and music kind of, kept me out of trouble and changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
And always wanted to open a record shop, and I grew up in record stores, traveling to record stores in different cities and meeting people, and got into punk rock and underground music through record stores. So had an opportunity during COVID to open this, and
Oh wow!
I took the plunge. I'm a pretty unorthodox guy, so as you can see, this is a pretty unorthodox kind of shop. So I said, why not? And here we are, 2.5 years later, still alive and kicking.
What's really impressive is you started right when COVID happened.
Yeah, during COVID is when we opened.
That's when all the bullshit started.
Yeah, a little bit more further in. It wasn't really at the beginning. It was already happening.
Oh.
I'd say probably about, because COVID was like, the brunt of it was probably 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
2 years. I would say like partially through year 2. So kind of like mid to tail end of COVID is when we opened.
Oh, okay.
We were kind of lucky because we opened after all the businesses were forced to close. So things were kind of like opening up with masks, and there were mask policies out and stuff like that. We were able to open that.
Yeah. See,
2021.
2021? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's when I moved back to PA, but yeah, I didn't follow. I felt bad. I didn't follow the rules because, when I was during COVID, I went and I was sitting at home for a day. I'm bored. I can't do it anymore. Yeah. So I said, screw it. Since I live in North Carolina and I live off 540, I think I'm just gonna. I went and I took a drive to literally all the western towns in one day.
Oh yeah.
And made a whole bunch of videos on it. Back when I had a good battery, and I had filmed 8 towns just walking around. Hey, I was by myself. Didn't I wasn't around people, so what the heck?
Yeah.
So I didn't follow the rules. I was a little unorthodox in that style.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of music? Do you have one, or is it
I don't. I'm all over the place. And, our shop doesn't cater to one genre. We're not genre specific, so I like a little bit of everything. My tastes change with my mood, So.
Yeah, I like a lot. I like all kinds of music, and it's probably some music that people laugh at, but
You like what you like.
Yeah.
I would never at this point in my life worry about what other people think or what other people like.
Mm.
I know what I'm into, and that's me.
Oh yeah.
And that's what makes me. That's what makes a person's identity is what they like and the things that they like and the music and how they dress and how you act. So
yeah, that's
do your
what.
own thing.
That's why it's because I was listening to it. I don't know. I kind of listening to the old '90s boy bands.
Okay.
Because I like pop music.
Yeah.
I like but I like all the catchy melodies.
Okay. Yeah, it's songwriting.
Yeah, because there was a lot of hooks back then, and it's not as much now, but back then they had a lot of
different culture.
Yeah.
Culture's a shift.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But I want to thank you so much for your interview, I'm gonna walk around a little bit,
Sure.
kind of, show this place a little bit one more time.
Okay.
But yeah, awesome, man.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, so now we're checking out. Oh, cool! So you have a downtown Salem, Ohio map.
Yeah.
See, I heard in 2021 that this place, like Salem, Ohio, was off the charts when it came to businesses coming in here. Ooh. He has all kinds of music. Yeah, but you came in around the right time because I heard that back in 2021, Salem was like off the charts when it came to businesses. Like all these businesses were coming in and kind of like filling in basically Salem, Ohio.
I think with COVID and people realigning what they want to do,
Mm-hmm.
they were able to kind of give it a shot.
Yeah,
I think it's how a lot of people's self-worth, and when your whole world is kind of stripped from you and you're told that you can't do certain things,
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why you saw so many people try to go into business.
Hey, that's what we. That's how they did it probably back in the beginning of. Back in the beginning and how they started.
Oh yeah.
My sister isn't really big into small towns, but I like small towns because there's just something different about them that, like, when you go through it, you actually see, like, what America is about and what.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Old jukebox there. Yeah, all L. Oh, that's Quiet Riot. I know someone like that. There's so many cool things here. Hey, what's this early 1900s mystery box about? Is that like from the early 1900s or?
Yeah, it's shellac 45 or shellac 78s.
Oh, those were before the records.
Yep.
Well,
Old Edison records and.
How small are the?
Usually 10-inch. They're usually 10-inch size, but they play at 78 RPM.
So they were almost like CDs, kind of like.
No, they were a precursor to what the modern vinyl record is now.
Oh. Because I know, like, when I was in the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I know that, like, they had these, like, singles where it had, like, a song on each side.
Yeah.
And they almost were, like, the size. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were almost, like, the size of CDs.
Yeah, they were 7 inches. So a lot of shellac 78s are 10-inch. But your 78 means revolutions per minute. So it's the record is spinning 78 times per minute.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you actually take do you buy records too, like?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how we got all this.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had back in North Carolina, there was one place that had all these like records, but they were like from the like 1950s and 40s and 60s.
Yeah, we have that too. We had 40s, 50s, 60s, 80s.
And like they were given away for free.
Oh yeah.
So when I was looking at it, like I saw like Harper Valley thing and stuff,
Valley, yeah.
and they said some of it could be worth money. But I don't know what the.
Depends on what it is.
Oh, okay. Those are probably 45s.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of. Alright, well, I think I pretty much, this is my return to it, but showed what I wanted to show, pretty much. And, see you guys in a bit.